essentially run every aspect of government over the next 4 years. Meantime, a troubling development surfaced this week with the firing via Twitter of Defense Secretary Mark Esper, an action by the president. His critics lambasted as, quote, childish, reckless, and destabilizing. Speculation is rampant that CIA Director Gina Haspel and FBI Director Christopher Wray will also get the axe in coming days. Panel, if the president persists, should we be worried? I'm going to start with Bill King.
Well, it's certainly unprecedented, and I would say pretty immature the way it's being handled at this point. I'm a little skeptical that there's going to be grave consequences of it, and I suspect there's more going on behind the scenes than we really know. But certainly, in an election that's, it appears Biden is won, the Trump administration should be cooperating more in the event that his legal challenges fail.
Genevieve, how long should the president wait before handing over power? I mean, he could do some serious damage, according to many of these experts.
I just want to remind everyone that we do have a sitting president right now, and it currently is Donald Trump. The media may have called the race, but they don't determine the elections, the people do. So the GSA, the General Services Administration, has not ascertained Biden as the winner. Now, Biden was getting more intelligence briefings as a candidate on the campaign. Why that stopped, I don't know. So I think Senator Langford from Oklahoma, who is on the oversight committee that handles this, even came out this past week and said if that continues, he will discuss that with the GSA and try to figure out what the process is to allow him to continue having those same intel briefings. If national security is at stake, truly, I don't know, but I think that would be a fair move. So moving forward, I think we should allow him to have at least those intel briefings throughout the transition.
Gary Pollan, if you were advising the president, what would you tell him?
To cooperate with the Biden people and allow them to begin their transition, because even if we're in doubt as to whether he'll be the next president, at this point the odds certainly favor it, and so you don't want to slow down their transition because that's not good for the country. Though I will say the comment about Secretary Esper's getting canned, there's more than meets the eye here. I mean, there are reports that he wanted him out of the way because they were going to seize the server for Dominion Computers, the company that provided services in every one of these key states for voting, and there are questions about whether or not the election was stolen through computer programming. Now, I don't know whether that's true. Maybe it's just a wild-eyed rumor. It's an internet rumor. But it does make sense that Trump doesn't trust Esper based on what had happened earlier in the year. And I think he was waiting to get rid of him until the election because of what happened when he made the president look bad.
Janice Evans, I want to ask you, you've been a part of transitions. I mean, are these concerns real? And take about 20, 30 seconds.
There are sore losers and candidates that don't like to work with the incoming administrations, but this is way different than, say, a mayor's race. And I want to say something about our senators from Texas. By them saying, yes, he should have the information, they're doing the very least that they should be doing. They should be doing a whole lot more in this area.
We're going to leave it right there. Still ahead, the nation's highest court track. With SCOTUS now packed with conservatives, can Obamacare survive the test?